Hey, let's talk real here, the real truth. Our society is so broken that we don't even realize when we're being deceived. You know, what we call a nice guy these days. That guy who, after already completely winning over your daughter, after already securing her yes, comes politely to ask for your blessing. You, Father. And everyone applauds as if it were like something incredible. Come on. They say, "Oh, what a polite young man, a true gentleman." Seriously. Is that what we've become? Look, I'm going to open my heart right now. I was that guy, okay? So when I met Delilah, now my wife, I entered her family's life, okay? So I came in smoothly, smiling, like gaining space, trust, and friendship from my in-laws, Her father, wow, an incredible guy who welcomed me with open arms and gave me confidence and freedom to get to know them, he allowed me to spend time with them. It was just incredible. So everyone knew I was interested in Delilah, and he knew his daughter was interested in me as well. And he allowed me because he thought he is a nice guy, a church boy, good family, well raised. At the time I was finishing college, so I was a nice guy. But I never formally asked his permission to get to know his daughter. This is the problem. It was implied, it was in the air. Everyone already knew it. But the formal request, out of respect for her father, was never made. And when did we make the relationship official? Only after I already had her heart, in the palm of my hand, One day I simply appeared to him in front of him, just showed him the rings, and I said, I just bought these rings, I'm in love for her. And so I just practically announced, "Hey, father-in-law, see this? In a little while, someone's going to ring your doorbell with a bouquet in hand, and I'm going to ask your daughter to be my girlfriend." Ask? Come on, what a joke. I wasn't asking for anything. I was just communicating a decision that I already made. Of course, I did this innocently, naively, because I didn't have a mentor. I didn't have someone to teach me this kind of value that every man should learn. Of course not. But I stole the most precious thing from that man without even having the decency to ask permission first. But why did I do that? Because nobody taught me differently. Because this is the norm right now, So let's face the awful truth. When a guy meets your daughter at college, at church, at work, whatever, and starts just getting close to her without talking to you first, when he wins her heart, creates deep emotional bonds with her, perhaps even physical ones, and only then he comes to you with that weak talk of "I've come to ask for her hand in marriage." He's not asking you for anything. He's cornering you. He's saying, "Look, I already have her heart. Now you have two options, father-in-law. Accept what I've done or lose your daughter forever." It's an emotional kidnapping. It's a cruel ultimatum, just disguised as tradition, And what's the most painful? The most painful thing is that I was that guy, man. I did this to the father of the woman who is now my wife. That man dedicated decades of his life protecting, educating, loving that girl. Sleepless nights when she was sick. Years of hard work to give her the best of everything. And me, I came out of nowhere and took her heart away without even asking for permission. Listen, if you're a young man today, I want to show you a better way. There is a better way. A real man, a man of courage, does things differently. He goes first to the father and says, "Sir, I'm here because I respect you and your family. I've come to ask permission to get to know your daughter, to approach her with serious and honorable intentions." Hey guys, this isn't outdated. This is character. This means respect. And if her father says, yes, glory to God, you just won the fight. If he says no, you will just say, "Sir, I believe God is calling me to marry your daughter. I really like her, and I very much want the honor of getting to know her and your entire family. But I want to honor you and respect your decision. Take all the time. I don't mind. Take all the time you need. I will wait. I will pray for her, and I know that God is going to do the best for us. Man, if it's God's plan, He will move heaven and earth for you, including her father's heart as well, for you to marry this woman. So looking back, my biggest regret was not having done this, like not having honored the man who raised the incredible woman, who is now my wife, actually. I could have shown from the beginning that I was a man of honor, a man of value, a man who respects authority, a man he could trust with his greatest treasure. So fathers, wake up. You have every right to know the intentions of any guy who approaches your daughter, okay? A young man, listen to me. The path to a woman's heart doesn't begin with gifts or with pickup lines. It begins with respect. By respecting those who loved her first. I want you to understand something that changed my life completely. True love doesn't steal at all. True love honors. So don't let anyone steal your daughter. And more importantly, don't steal anyone's daughter. It's time to break this cycle. It's time to teach our sons and daughters that respect, honor is a part of a man, you know? What respect and honor really mean. Because by the end of the day, we're not just talking about tradition. We're talking about character, about integrity. And that, my friend, integrity and character, that never goes out of style.